All right, just wanted to go over the solutions, the correct answers to the questions on your quiz, your syllabus quiz. And by the way, uh, normally I won't do this for tests and quizzes, but for this quiz, seeing as how it's the first week and everyone's stressed out and everything, I'll allow you to resubmit your quiz with the correct answers and stuff, and then I'll add points to your quiz. Or, if I've sent to you, if I made a comment on your quiz, then answer the comments, right? Right? Give the correct answers in the comments or something on your quiz. But anyway, so let's go through these. So question 1, when is quiz 1.1 through 1.6 due? Now, I got a lot of different answers on this. Most of you answered correctly that the quiz is due on July 19th. And that's a Tuesday, which is strange. Right? July 19th is a Tuesday. So quiz 1.1 through 1.6, that's your first real quiz, right? This quiz is just the syllabus quiz. But this is your first quiz on the actual statistics material. And the reason that it's due on Tuesday, right? Quizzes are usually due on Mondays. But the reason it's due on Tuesday is because the 18th is Martin Luther King Day, right? So anyway, it'll be due at the end of the day Tuesday, the 19th. But usually you do have quizzes due at the end of the day on Mondays. Anyway, so correct answer here is January 19th at 11:59 p.m. Question 2, how many files should you submit when you submit this quiz? A lot of people said 2. Wrong. Please do not send me more than 1 file ever for quizzes or tests. Only send me 1 file. Your file can have a lot of pages in it. So in this case, right, this quiz is 2 pages long. So the file that you submit probably will have 2 pages on it. But only send 1 file, 1 PDF file. Okay, so that's the correct answer to number 2. The correct answer is 1 file. Question 3, when is Unit 1 homework due? You can find this information on the syllabus. Unit 1 homework is due on February 18th. I believe that's a Thursday. Okay, so it's due Thursday, February 18th. Now, does that mean that you should wait until Wednesday, February 17th to start the homework? Absolutely not, right? Because for one thing, you have these weekly quizzes that we just talked about, okay? And you need to stay on top of them. But for another thing, if you wait until the last second to cram, you're not going to learn the material. You're not going to remember anything. And taking this class will have been a complete waste of your time and completely pointless. So I would advise that you do the homework as soon as you watch the corresponding lecture. So you watch 1.1 lecture, you do 1.1 homework. You watch 1.2 lecture, and then you do 1.2 homework and so forth, right? But you won't turn anything in, you won't turn any of that homework in until February 18th, okay? Or maybe a couple days before that, right? Because I'll have the assignment open by then. But that's when you turn in your Unit 1 homework. Question 4, where do I list the problems that you are assigned to complete, and where do you find those problems? Now, this one is the one that people got wrong more than any other problem on this quiz. Please pay attention to the answer to this question. Where do I list the problems that you are assigned to complete? I list them at the bottom of the last page of lecture notes that I post with each lecture video, right? So just to show you, again, and we've already kind of done this, but just to show you, okay, so you open up a lecture, you have a set of notes, and then you have a lecture video. If you open up the set of notes, scroll to the very last page, on the bottom of the last page, you have a homework assignment. You have problems listed here. So this tells you you're supposed to do 1.1, numbers 7 through 29 odd, and numbers 39 through 47 odd, right? So that's where you find, where is it? That's where you find the problems. They're listed on the bottom of the last page of lecture notes, right? Now, where do you find those problems, right? This just gives you the list of problems that you're supposed to complete. Where do you find the problems? Well, the answer to that is you find them in the textbook on the Pearson website. So you go to the Pearson website, you go to the e-text, you scroll to the last couple pages of the section, and then there will be exercises for you to complete there, right? So you complete the ones that I list on the bottom of the last page of notes. Some people said that you could find it in assignments on Canvas. Wrong. You cannot find them in assignments on Canvas. The problems are not listed there, and they're not written out there. So no, that's not where you find the problems that you're supposed to complete. That's where you'll submit the homework when you finished it. But if you want to just find where the problems are listed and then where the problems are, you find where they're listed at the bottom of the last page of the sheet of the notes, and then you find them in the e-text on the Pearson website. And then number 5, when is your first test? Your first test is on February 22nd. I believe that's a Monday. February 22nd. Yep, it's a Monday. So that's your first test. And that's all I have to say about that quiz.